What if the hardest prison to escape isn't control, isn't manipulation, isn't fear of abandonment, but the fear of being alone? What if your sense of safety, identity, and worth depends entirely on someone else's approval, presence, or guidance? Today we step into one of the most misunderstood personality structures, not because it's loud, but because it's quiet. This is dependent personality disorder. And if you stay until the end of this video, you may finally understand patterns in yourself or someone you love that have shaped relationships, decisions, and suffering for years without ever being named. In Part 4, we explored a personality structure shaped by control, inner narratives, and survival patterns, where the mind creates rules to stay safe in a world that once felt unpredictable. We talked about how people learn to cope by managing reality, by structuring it, controlling it, or intellectualizing it to avoid deeper vulnerability. But today, we move to the opposite survival strategy: not control, submission; not independence, attachment; not "I must manage everything," but "I can't survive without someone else." And this matters because many people watching this video don't realize they've been living this pattern their entire adult lives. Dependent personality disorder is not about weakness. It's not about laziness. It's not about immaturity. It is a learned survival response. At its core, DPD is characterized by an excessive need to be taken care of, difficulty making everyday decisions without reassurance, fear of disagreement due to fear of losing support, staying in unhealthy or abusive relationships, feeling helpless or panicked when alone, quickly attaching to a new relationship when one ends. The world feels unsafe without a protector, and independence feels terrifying, not empowering. DPD often forms in childhood environments where autonomy was discouraged, overprotection replaced encouragement, love was conditional on obedience, or abandonment felt like a real threat. The message learned early was simple: I am safe only when someone else is in charge. So the child adapts. They comply, they please, they attach. And that strategy works until adulthood demands independence, boundaries, and self-trust. In adulthood, DPD quietly infiltrates romantic relationships, friendships, work environments, spiritual communities, even decision-making around money, health, and identity. People with DPD may tolerate mistreatment to avoid abandonment, suppress their own needs to keep peace, avoid leadership or responsibility, feel paralyzed without guidance, attach to dominant personalities, narcissistic, controlling, or exploitative partners. And the tragedy is this: they often appear easygoing, kind, or low maintenance while silently losing themselves. Yes, but prevention requires something many environments fail to offer: healthy encouragement toward independence, safe mistakes, support without control, love without conditions. Teaching children and adults that you can be connected and autonomous. Dependency becomes a disorder only when self-trust never develops. And here is the hope most people never hear: dependent personality disorder is treatable. Healing focuses on building self-efficacy, learning decision-making skills, tolerating solitude without panic, establishing healthy boundaries, rewriting internal beliefs about worth and capability. Treatment options include psychodynamic therapy to heal attachment wounds, cognitive behavioral therapy to challenge dependency beliefs, schema therapy to address abandonment and subjugation schemas, group therapy to practice autonomy in relationships, progress is not about cutting off relationships, but learning how to stand while connected. In the final moments of this video, we'll answer the question that changes everything. How do you tell the difference between healthy attachment and dependency? When does love become self-erasure? And how do you rebuild identity after years of leaning on others to survive? Because understanding DPD isn't about labels, it's about liberation. And in the next part of this series, we will explore another personality structure that often pairs with dependency, creating cycles of control, surrender, and emotional imbalance that feel impossible to escape. Stay with us, because when you understand the mind, you stop blaming yourself for survival patterns you never chose, and healing becomes possible.